Hi, I'm the Gadget Guru Andy Parr, and this is the Vog.net. Now with me is Scott from Conquest Customs. Now you've met Scott before. He's shown us some other bikes online. This is a new one you have here. Tell me about it.
Well, this is a bike that we modeled after a 65 AC Cobra. We endearingly refer to her as Cobra. This is a basic example of one of the American Muscle Series bikes that Conquest Customs produced.
What did this bike start off to be?
This started out as an 06 Hammer.
Well, I'm looking at it right now, and other than the fat rear tire, I'm not seeing a lot of similarities. Can we take a few minutes, and can you tell me what you've done here? Like, why don't we start at the front?
Well, on the front end, we've simply color-coded the wheels. We've done the red brake calipers. We put a chrome front end on it, the fat fork tubes by Cool Metal. This has the steel-braided Barnett cables throughout. We went with chrome controls, blacked out the reservoir and clutch perch. We have some custom grips and shift peg on her. Chrome, just a lot of chrome accessories and paint primarily on the.
Okay, Scott, I'm looking over here at your header wrapped pipes. My first question is, what do the header wraps do to the bike?
You have two benefits from the header wrap. Firstly, you don't burn yourself on the actual pipes, such as heat shielded pipes do.
Okay, now how does this differ from just having a regular heat shield?
Well, heat shield is made of metal, while this is a heat absorbing or heat resisting coating, so you can actually touch the pipe and the header wrap will not be the same temperature as the pipe underneath it, while as heat shielded pipe, the heat shield will get to be basically the same temperature as the pipe underneath.
Okay, so what you're saying, like let's say you've just gone for a nice ride here. Typically, you cannot even get near a pipe. You can actually put your hand on these pipes after a long run?
100%. You can grab that pipe right after you're finished riding. Now, albeit it'll be warm, but you'll never scald yourself on it.
Okay, now let's talk about the pipe design themselves. I noticed that you have them coming in here. Tell me what this is about.
Well, it's an image thing partially. It gets really good sound, but they're made. The inspiration was for the high flow of the side pipes on the actual Cobras.
Okay, so now let's go to move back here. The seat, is this the same?
No, this is actually off of a Kingpin. We run a Kingpin tour seat for comfort on these bikes.
Okay, you think that really adds a lot to the Hammer feel by putting a Kingpin seat?
Well, actually, it makes the Hammer more comfortable because the Hammer is not as comfortable a motorcycle in factory form.
Okay, now as we move further back here, what are we seeing back here?
Well, this is my back half treatment, of course. You know, we smooth out the swing arms, we build our short 11 o'clock fenders, we have our seat back and the floating seat design, and just exposing the wheel. We've again added some more chrome to the pulley, the adjusters, the white powder coated wheels, the chrome tips on the pipes, just giving it a very good cosmetic package along with the back half conversion.
Okay, now one thing, we have talked about your floating seat before. What are the sacrifices you get for getting this type of look?
You don't have any more passengers.
And sometimes that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest quote-unquote drawback, but you can't ride real spiritedly with a passenger on the back anyway, and these bikes kind of want to be ridden hard. Okay,
so this is designed, as you can tell, obviously, for being a solo riding seat. Now, what does a bike like this sell for?
This is a $26,000 motorcycle. We can do it off of any Hammer. If it starts out as a Hammer, this is a $10,000 conversion.
Okay, so if I brought you a Hammer, whether it be new or used, for 10 grand, you could turn it into a Cobra.
Nose to tail, absolutely. Everything's touched. Now I do my back half conversions that just do the back half treatment starting at $3,500, but this is the full treatment with all the engine covers, the pipes, the power commander, the intake, full performance, and cosmetics.
Okay, has this bike been sold yet?
This one is sold. A gentleman by the name of Rick Connor now owns this bike. Okay. And actually we're going to be putting some more chrome on the front end and do something a little bit different with the wheels too.
Oh, well, I can't wait to see it. Hopefully after you do the final treatment, you'll bring it back and let me get some shots of it.
Sure, and maybe we'll bring Rick along with us.
Hey, that would sound good. I'd like to hear about this bike after he's had a chance to ride it and to get his impression. Well, anyway, Scott, as always, I want to thank you for joining us. And for the Vog.net, I'm the Gadget Guru, Andy Parr.